The intro to A Footlight Favorite consists of three groups of two chords. And the two chords are fingered identically but at different frets. It's a major chord and it's 4 minor, the minor chord version of the 4 chord. So it goes from a G chord to a C minor, and from a B major to a E minor, and from a D to G minor. So in the sheet music, the fingering indication is like this. So this is problem number 1 for me. I would normally play a G chord like this in the open G tuning, in the elevated bass tuning, unless I'm doing the 4-finger version, because I have this habit from the tuning where this bass is down to C. But the old printed tutors say to play it like this, and I don't know why. You know, an F chord is like this. I've always played it like that since age 12. It's a bit of a hard habit to break. And so the recommended fingering in the music, printed music, is like this. So the first 2 fingers move, and the pinky is stationary. Using this stationary pinky, I could also ignore this finger and use these 2. That makes my brain hurt, so I won't do that. If I didn't use the pinky, the 4th finger, I could do this. My first 2 fingers still move. You see? And I'm going to try it the quote right way, and that would be like this. And so on. It's a very dramatic fanfare. Here comes A Footlight Favorite. I've just composed this, says Emile Grimshaw, and it's your favorite. Maybe the title has a different meaning. Maybe A Footlight Favorite was played in vaudeville without a title, and it proved to be popular, and then he called it A Footlight Favorite. Or maybe it refers to a person, an actress, a dancer, an actor, I don't know. Okay, so on Shirley Spaulding's recording, she plays it, that intro as written. John Pidoux does something a little different. He repeats the first rhythmic phrase. The other way is chord, note, 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 chord, 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 chord. And he's going. He plays an A natural as a bridge between the G and the B chord. Yeah. And then he plays these 2 middle strings as a bridge to the D chord. I like that. I'll probably keep that except for when I forget to. Now, we have the second part of the tune. I'll try to play it as written, slowly. No. No. Oh dear. Maybe I should look at the music. That way. Neither Spaulding nor Pidoux play it that way. Mostly they're playing single strings. And the way this is composed, there's a pinch in the middle of the yumpatata, yumpatata. I'll show you what I mean. Take a look at my fingers. There's a pinch between the thumb, between the thumb and the middle finger. Right there is a bit of a problem for me. Again, this form of the G chord is written like this, not using this ring finger. That frees you up to play B over here at fret 9. It's intelligent. It makes sense, because otherwise I'd have to go. But this is, I'm so used to doing this. I've always played a D chord like this, not like that. So this is G. I'll get it. But what I hear Shirley Spaulding do is this. No pinching. Every now and then I think I hear that missing note, but it could be the piano. The piano on this old recording sounds like it's at the bottom of a very large well. And there's a kind of a boom throughout the whole thing. The John Pidoux recording is much clearer. And it was done, 17 years earlier, 1905. What he does is the same notes, no pinching, but in a different order. He goes, and so on. And so on. Now, how is he doing that with the right hand? If it's going to be like this, that's going to be 2 thumb strokes in a row. They're quarter notes, so it's possible. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It doesn't sound like that to me. It sounds to me like he's dragging his index finger between at least 2 strings. Either like this, or even entirely with the index. It's a very smooth sound. In addition, he sometimes removes his left hand from the fingerboard and replaces the finger notes with open strings, like. I forget which ones, but you can hear it clearly that that's what's happening. And I don't know if that's deliberate or he was just lifting his hand to go to the next chord position. Remember, this goes by very fast. It says in the upper left-hand corner of the sheet music, metronome at 104. That's this. It's very fast. It's not only a high fever, it's a high speed. Wow. I'm not doing very well. Very fast. So I do have some slowdown software that helps a lot to hear what's going on. So I haven't yet decided. I like how it's written with the pinch in it, but I haven't heard. Well, Bill Ball does it that way, I think. I have to listen again and see. There's one more thing I haven't made up my mind about. So, again. Now the next note is D. And the indication in the printed music is the open first string. Goes. On this banjo, somehow coming from the A chord, this D sounds like nyeh. Maybe my banjo has a cold. It bothers me. I like this better. At 104, it may not make any difference. Especially if you have 104 fever, you wouldn't care. Just bring that fever down. Naturally, fever and the COVID virus is on my mind. Don't get me started. Well, I'm started. All you COVIDiots out there, stay home and wear a mask when you go outside. We could get rid of this whole thing in 3 weeks if everybody practiced social distancing. With no body for the virus to live off of, it will die. It wants to turn your body into a factory to reproduce itself. Don't give it your body. Okay, end of sermon.